Hey, what's up? It's Chris Mullen. You're watching Bay Area Sports Rap. Don't catch podcast-itis. It's spreading like crazy.
Bevan, it looked like you played with a certain amount of fury in the fourth quarter there. What was going through your mind, and what was it you were thinking about as you were trying to get this team back to where it needed to go?
I mean, we don't ever feel like we're out of it, and the momentum shifted in the second quarter. I had way too many turnovers tonight, and they were the ones that are not all turnovers are created equal. They're the ones that fueled, transition, the live ball ones that they took full advantage of pretty much every single one. And like that little stretch in the second quarter just gave them life. And in this league, it's really a momentum league where they hit a couple of transition threes, they get a couple layups, they start to feel good about themselves, and it carried over. We gave ourselves a good chance in the fourth, under 15 seconds down 3. I got a look that felt like I had a chance to tie the game and take a chance, but we don't ever quit. So it was just one of those games that you look at that second quarter stretch, and that's where it got away from us, and some untimely turnovers.
Does the fact that the Kings lost and 8 was there for you guys tonight make it sting worse?
I could care less about that. It's more about looking at ourselves and letting the game like tonight slip. Because at the end of the day, it really be nice to get there. You want 2 cracks at it.
Is that also the most?
Hold on, just like that would have been the goal, but at the end of the day, you want to just have the best vibes going into a playoff, or a play-in scenario. So we'll have to bounce back from this letdown.
Steve seemed to indicate rest might be a priority Sunday. Do you feel like that's important for yourself to get some rest over, I guess, trying to play well Sunday?
I don't know. I know the Kings lost, like you said. I don't know the circumstances.
You still get 8 technically.
We'll make that decision tomorrow or Sunday whenever we talk about it.
Steph, how frustrating is it though when you guys, as well as you guys play, any loss can kind of derail all the progress you guys have made?
I mean, this whole last 30 games has just been given operation give ourselves a chance, and we've done that thanks to our road performances, and we are 20-20 at home, which is still weird, but this whole season's been weird. So just we know it's going to come down to a play-in type experience, and whoever we play, wherever we play, we have a shot. So let's just focus on that.
I know you don't love this topic, but you have had some turnovers. Last few games hasn't. You scored 33 tonight, but maybe not every shot has looked great. Have you any sense of fatigue at this point, and you feel like, hey, I could take a breath here, it might be better?
No. Everything's under a major spotlight, microscope, as it should, because there's definitely been a sense of urgency on every game, because it impacts the outcome of our season and like seeding and all that. And when I look at this game, I look at the second quarter. I think I had 4 of them, fresh legs or not, they're just bad decisions. And you try to be aggressive, try to make the right play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But you got to live with it.
Steph, I know you go with the you are what your record says. Does that feel at all different this year? Does it feel like, with the amount of games that you probably should have won, that's been kind of left on the bone, does it feel like you should be here? That this is a team that is a 10 seed team or a 19 seed or 8?
You can look at it a lot of different ways. Like, what's our record in like the last 30-ish? It's been, if you extrapolate that out to an 82 games, whatever that win percentage is, then you're probably not in this situation. But all the things that we've gone through this year, and the way that the West is stacked, it's just that's our situation. So it doesn't really matter what we feel we are. We just want to get into a playoff series, and however we get there and however we can get it done, there's a lot of confidence that we can beat anybody on any given night, and we have to hold on to that because, one game Sunday and then it's do or die.
Hey, Steph. Not a Good Times tonight, but today is the debut of your new animation, Good Times. Just want to get your thoughts on it, and you're going to be watching it with the family. Were you a Good Times watch? Did you watch it back in the day? And your thoughts on this animation series?
It's obviously the IP of Good Times. Everybody knows what that is, and there's such a it's on a pedestal of shows that represent black culture, black social commentary, black family. This is a different take on that, so the name will ring, but an animated series that's kind of driven towards the adult audience, it's a little different. So you take that for what it is, and I will not be with my kids now watching it, but I think it has a little something for everybody, so for the right audience, for sure.
Two quick questions. It looked like you might have tweaked your ankle a little bit in the fourth. Did something feel odd or no?
I rolled it just slightly, but on the scale of all the ankle injuries I've had, this is definitely on the milder side, so I should be all right.
And you've said a couple times, just have a chance, give yourself a chance. How much of a difference is it to come out of the 9-10 road than if you were able to climb up to 8? I mean, Steve and you guys have been talking, that's obviously been the goal for a week or two now. If you're in the 9-10 game, does that seem at all daunting, or how do you sort of view that path?
I mean, it's built into the way that it's structured that a 7-8 is a much better position because you have 2 games guaranteed. To get one, 9-10, it's single elimination. But we've been through it with the 21 season, and you understand it feels like a game 7 kind of experience where every possession is heightened just because if you lose, you know what the circumstances are. So we'll just get 2 of them if that's where we are. But at the end of the day, you have to play your best game that particular night, and we're confident we can get out of that. And if we do, we're confident that we can scare whoever it is in this 1 or 2 spot, whoever we play.
I was going to ask you about that play-in 3 years ago. Can you take what you felt there? I know you went 0-2 on that, but and say, yeah, we know how to do this, or you've got some younger players, or do you say it's just like a playoff? You just consider it a playoff game?
No, you consider it that, but I think we're a much better team than that team was. I think a lot more going for us. We were scratching and clawing that year, and went on a 15-5 run just to get a chance. But I think this team's much more capable of handling that type of scenario. But I can say it all I want to. We got to go out and do it.
I'm Tim Roy, the voice of the Golden State Warriors for Bay Area Sports Wrap. Please give a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.